Mental Health Day, and I hope the videos and the conversations with athletes and doctors that we have played out through this day were instructive, and I hope they were a learning experience for all of you. This last video that we are playing is an interview with Tejaswin Shankar, and this interview is particularly instructive because it talks about the athlete's own particular experience with uncertainty. And that, I think, is something which we've seen across all these stories that we've heard through this whole day. How uncertainty, whether it be PCOS, whether it be period pain, whether it be something else, uncertainty is something that is a constant in an athlete's life. And hence, we now have increasing conversation around it, because uncertainty produces mental health issues, it produces physical issues. Like, for instance, Tejaswin says that he was not able to eat, he was not able to sleep, he was not able to focus. So, these issues of uncertainty in an athlete's life, they produce mental health issues. And on that account, we now have increasing conversation, and we have health and support systems. So, if you are an athlete or even just a normal person who likes to play sport, so do please reach out to doctors, therapists, nutritionists, and this whole support system that is there. And we on our part will keep bringing such conclaves, such stories of athletes, and the perspective of medical people and therapists, so that our viewers and others can benefit from these stories. Thank you.
5 days before the Commonwealth Games, not sure if we are going. Mentally, what that has impact on an athlete, and there you go and you win a medal for India. Just tell me that story. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. First of all, thank you so much for having me and giving me this opportunity. And to answer your question, to begin with, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's really difficult, and a lot of times when athletes are, they're in great shape, they're in great preparation, even then they go into competitions with uncertainty of, how's it going to be? How am I going to compete? They have so many expectations of family members, themselves, fellow athletes, coaches, and there's so much going on in your mind, even though nothing's going on, but there's just so much pressure that you put yourself in. So apart from that, just anything we just spend a lot of time trying to get our head cleared and not really think about all these things and just focus on what our task is at hand and all the preparation that we've done. So the only thing we care about at that point is to execute what we've done, which takes us a long time to just figure it out. But in my case, on top of that, I had a lot going on in my plate, and I had a lot to worry about and to think about. So to be honest with you, 4 or 5 days before the Commonwealth Games, I wasn't even thinking about the Commonwealth Games. My first thought in my head was, okay, am I even going to get to Birmingham? Because that's step one. If I don't get to Birmingham, then I don't think I'll be able to compete. So for me, the whole process was, and now that we're talking, this is October, first day of October, and it's been a long time. So it just seems like a story when I look back in retrospect. But at that point, I think it's just me and my family who really know what went through my mind and how we were trying to get through that period. And now that it's behind us and it had a happy ending, it's all good. But those 4 or 5 days leading up to Birmingham were really I don't know what the right word is, but were very uncertain in my situation. I wasn't really sure what I was thinking. I wasn't prepared to go and compete.